Alright guys, so tonight we're going to do an unboxing quick of Springfield Armory's newest gun, their XDE. The E is for their external hammer trigger. In fairness, I did shoot this gun about 2 weeks ago, so I have had the opportunity to play with it a little bit, but let's get right into it. What comes with it? You got your standard lock and brush. Looks like Springfield's logo there. And you have an extended flat clip if you don't want the tipped clip in the single magazine. These are single stacks. This is an 8+1 in the chamber, so 9 for this one. And then it comes with an extended mag as well. And this is 9+1 in the chamber. A little bit more grit here. Like I said, this does come equipped with the little tag for the magazine mount, but also does have that flush mount if you do want to switch it out. Get those out of the way. And then the heart and soul of the box here is going to be the XDE. This is a 3.3-inch barrel. It does have their grip zone. We like the grip zone. We also have an XD Mod 2. I have put a Talon grip on that. I like the grip zone. I like the feel of it, the ergonomics of it. It's a real comfortable fit for a grip itself. I just like something with a little more rigidness or texture, and so we go with the Talon grips that wrap all the way around. And it's a rubberized grip that they have. If you're familiar with guns, you probably know Talon as well. So I think we'll probably upgrade this to a Talon grip once they come out. Again, for all you gun fanatics out there, this is right out of the box. There's nothing in the chamber here. Nothing, no magazine clip showing at all. A little bit about the ergonomics of it. You do have the ambidextrous slide release here, either side, just fine. You do have an ambidextrous safety, which is also a decocker. So when the gun is chambered back and ready, you can just pull this down and decock as a safety. And then your safety up, obviously, is going to take away all that pressure from the trigger. You do have just the one side slide release. And then the takedown handle obviously is on the top. The one thing I noticed that's a little bit different about this gun compared to the others that we own by them is that trigger itself. The one thing I don't love about this gun is the external safety. I really do like, you guys might disagree with me, but I really do like Springfield's grip safety and their trigger safety normally. This has nothing but the external safety, and then obviously the decocker when it's in double action mode versus single action mode. That trigger has a lot more take up and pressure applied to actually do anything with that. Again, this is the 3.5 inch, or 3.3, excuse me. Don't know if you can really see that. XDS. This is 9mm. The reason we got this gun, we actually had an XDS. And it was just really difficult for my wife to manipulate, to rack the slide back, to just overall, that recoil and that tension spring was just a little too much for her. And so we had the opportunity, like I said, to shoot this about 2 weeks ago and fell in love with it. You know, one thing, I'm a big proponent of their sights. I love their fiber optic sights. You can see in the lineup here. The 2-dot white in the back, the 1 fiber optic red. Usually Springfield stuff does come with a second a green as well. Some little oil. All of the paperwork is here. superior protection. Again, their safety paperwork, the owner's manual, the warranty information, some advertising here, some swag options they can advertise for you know, what they want. For warranty belts, we did take advantage of this also because of Springfield's Gear Up promotion. Not sure if you guys are all part of that already or have seen that, but their Gear Up promotion allows you to get another $180 worth of 4 magazines, a mag clip, a holster, I think that's it. Mag clip, holster, and 4 magazines, but up to $180 value. These are those other fiber optic sights. I really like the red that you can replace it with, but obviously you can see that green kind of pulls too. We do a lot of range shooting, and the red is really easy to pick up in the day. Like I said, I don't want to be biased, but we are real big fans of Springfield themselves. Wasn't a fan of everything that happened here in Illinois not too long ago, but since then the CEO has come out with an apology and admitted that their lobbyist group didn't make the right decision for that preferential treatment in the laws that were written there. But I do have to say, I think the gun community as a whole has really started to step away from Springfield because of that. I think it's unfortunate, but I think it's a reality of Second Amendment rights and you know, the rights that we have to want and to bear arms. And hopefully that same type of laws and the issues don't continue in other states with that Illinois decision kind of leading the way there. But as I said, I have seen him come out and apologize since then, but it's almost an ad apology. So again, just a little bit on maybe the magazines or stainless. Real nice etching. I don't know if you can see this. It shows 9mm. Again, Springfield's logo right there. And again, this comes with, when you purchase right out of the box, it comes with that extended mag and that single mag with the lip or the extra flush mount. This isn't the easiest thing to do while on camera, so I'm going to apologize. I'm going to pause this right here. Just take out that loaded indicator there, and we'll play with the trigger a little bit. Give me one moment. Alright, so take that chamber out. I did put the magazine clip in, just again, for your gun nuts out there. That ramp you can see, clear chamber, nothing in the clip itself. Again, that spring is really what really kind of brought us to this gun. The trigger itself, as you can see, there's a little less take up there. It is in safety, so it starts to break right towards the end. And then the reset we'll do here in a second. That's in single action mode. Again, this is a double action pistol as well, where you can simply take back the reset again. Without chamber in it there, we'll have a little bit of issue there. But overall, I'm really impressed with this gun. Again, the reason we got it, if there's anybody out there that has you know, some problems with racking a slide or chambering that first round, that recoil spring itself, it's a very, very good option. They say that spring, and we'll take that out here in a second, is about 30% 30% less on the take-up than what a regular gun is there with that recoil. You know, you can see 2 fingers, you can pull that back. And again, and just to rack it so you can see that reset. The reset comes out, it's pretty crisp, right about there. A little longer. Again, their trigger here is a little bit different. If you guys have been Springfield owners before or shot their guns before, they're a little more pointed of a, this is a little bit more pointed hooky of a trigger there. But again, my wife really loves it. She's really comfortable with it. You know, me, I don't have big hands, but I don't have small hands either with those extended clips. You know, it's a nice grip. It really gives your pinky someplace to float. And there's still, you know, plenty of area here for that meaty grip on it as well. The takedown lever, standard with Springfields, you just raise that, release the trigger and pull. That's that spring that we're talking about. Again, just the tension on it has just been amazing for her. She shot it. We ended up trading in a gun, believe it or not. I can't believe I've ever done this, but a gun that was only about 2 weeks old for this. We didn't know this was out on the market just yet. And like I said, we had the opportunity to shoot it before, but I didn't know it was for sale or in stores yet. I thought they were still promoting it. But overall, I mean, it's just a real nice grip. You know, there's plenty out there. You hate the grip zone advertisement. At the end of the day, it's their gun. You know, it's what they're advertising. The ergonomics of the grip zone, though, as I said, we have an XD Mod 2 as well, a little bit thicker. You know, these are single stacks. That XD Mod 2 is a double stack clip. I think it's 17 in the clip and 1 in the chamber, so 18 there. Again, overall, I really am impressed with this gun. It's not going to be my gun. I really do like my Mod 2. But overall, I think if I would carry a little bit more than I do right now, I wouldn't mind this. It's got a nice size to it. Again, easy to conceal. If you don't like that extra mag there, what's one round going to do? Go with that flush face clip, magazine clip there. You're just going to get you know, you'll lose that 1/2 inch there for that extra round, but you really kind of have more of a compact 3.3 inch barrel, I think we mentioned. Overall length, I think we're at about 7 inches. I'll let you guys go to the sites for stats. There's all kinds of other information that you can get out there on them. But I have to say, their price point and what you get, I've never been unhappy with Springfield. I've never had any problems with them. You know, there was the whole trigger recall in the SDSs here a few years back. A lot of people thought that those triggers came back tougher or stiffer than they were when they sent them out. We had an SDX that we had for her just before this that we ended up selling, and I have to agree, that trigger was a little too firm for even me. I could, again, be a little spoiled maybe with the Mod 2. I think it has a nice, real easy trigger, I think right around 4 pounds of pressure. So this in single action mode, I think, is about that. In double action mode, I think you're probably about 2 to 3 pounds heavier. But again, overall, for the price point and for what you get for a polymer gun, polymer frame, you know, steel barrel, again, the fiber optic sight, you know, just to upgrade that on a gun, you're at another $100 there in most cases. You know, the thing that a lot of people don't like, maybe the biggest thing that people don't like, is the right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's made in Croatia. And I'm a big made in the USA guy, but again, for I think the price point, the gun that you're getting, this is a great little thing. And like I said, if there's any female shooters out there, any male shooters just with a little bit less hand strength, you know, those slides can, even when they're oiled, even when you're taking good care of them, with that recoil spring and that higher retention on it, sometimes you can draw those back, and people have trouble with that. Like I said, with this slide, they do say that it's, I think the number they use is 37% easier to maneuver with it. And again, here, but you know, just 2 fingers. It really is. I can't even describe, you know, how easy that is. It just is like nothing I've felt. It's almost too easy. 2 fingers. You know, there's nothing there. I mean, you know, there's guns you need to you know, put your whole hand across to rack that back. This isn't the case. It really is with that external trigger and that external hammer to be hammer fired instead of striker fired. It really allowed them to, you know, to lessen that retention spring. So again, overall, I would definitely give this gun a 5 out of 5 in my book. There's enthusiasts out there. There's Glock people. You know, there's some Springfield nuts, Kimber all around down the line. But I have to say, from what we've shot and really shooting this with my wife, and this was a gun kind of more for her, and kind of as a smaller conceal option too than the full size that I have. We're more than happy with what we've gotten for that. I'm going to grab the Mod 2 maybe, just so you can get us a comparison to a full size. Give me 1 second here. Alright, so again, for you enthusiasts, I just want to show clear chamber. Nothing in those clips. Again, this is the Mod 2. We have gone with the Talon grip here. My big thing, again, I know some people hate this. We have 5 kids, and we're real keen on safety and teaching children about guns and about handling them. But I really like the extra security that this grip safety, you know, adds with both the functionality of it. Of course, every gun has nowadays those striker fired guns, you know, have that protection from dropping a gun, from doing something like that. But I'm really a big fan of it, and I think to give you kind of those side-by-side examples and kind of where that difference comes in here. Not so different up and down. You got that 4-inch barrel versus the 3.3-inch barrel. So standardly on the gun, I think it's about actually an inch difference when you go to the rail and everything else that you have on it. That's really, though, kind of the only difference when you look at these for size comparison. You are going to have that smaller pistol, again, a little bit easier to conceal. The extended mag, though, is really going to get them similar when it comes to size. Again, the XDE Mod 2 is a little thicker because it is a double stack. Here you have the single stack, so there's a little more grit to the grip itself. Again, both of those have the fiber optic sights. I do like the pin cocked indicator here, but again, with a hammer fire, you really don't need that. You know that this is loaded and ready to go with the hammer back. Again, with that decocker, you can take that off at any time. Your external safety, it's real functional, real easy to move. Again, your slide rail release, I think, is in a really good position. But all in all, with a big brother and a little brother here, we're happy with them. And I definitely, again, I can't stress that enough. Anybody with minimal hand strength, that XDE and the hammer trigger, or hammer fire, excuse me, the single and double action there, is really something that impressed us. So like, subscribe, share. Again, this is Springfield's new XDS. This is just the Mod 2 full size, just for a kind of comparison side by side to see those two guns. Hey, be safe, get out to the range, and always practice those safe rules with gun safety as well. Have a great night.